Hey guys, it's Saru, and today we're going to be testing out this fun little gem known as the Onion Knights by Incel Games, the publisher for World of Fishing, Guardians of Ember, and Ruins of Magic. You may have heard of these games. Let's get right into it. Alright, so as we see here, we have a cool little map, and you're able to select some of these places, and you'll see the XP you can get. If you're starting out in the game, you'll see this dog that keeps talking to you, and it's actually kind of interesting because he helps you out with any tips you might know. It doesn't really repeat itself, it's just one time. So with this time around, for example, it's going to be teaching me how to upgrade my heroes or how to get a hero, and then just start the game. So we'll start right into the game. So before we begin, I want to let you guys know it's kind of like a tower defense kind of game, but a little more modified. It's actually kind of interesting. Alright, so we can see that we can use QWE for the first slot, ASD for the second, and ZXC for the third. Okay, so we're going to get right into it. I'm already using some of the abilities here from the second hero. It throws some bombs on the ground, I guess. Proximity mines when they come by. And my guess is that we have to actually keep these Kainen person alive. You also have some of the abilities here with the goats, which will knock everybody off down. They are known as items in the game. It's actually kind of fun, to be honest. Okay, so now I'm using the old man's abilities, which seems to throw some rockets. Now, at the time, I didn't know this, so this recording of the voice is actually afterwards. However, when you're using these abilities, you see a mana bar underneath your health at the top left. They are using these resources, I guess. So every time you use it, it does lower it down, which I found out later on when I ended up dying a couple times. So we've won, we've gone successful, and we have 3 stars. You see what you've earned, the pieces you've earned, which we'll talk about later actually, and the material pieces, which actually you'll need for upgrading, which we'll get into this segment right here. So we'll go into shop, you'll see that you need gems, so, you know, to upgrade stuff. So here the dog is talking to us about how to upgrade your heroes and what heroes you get. Since you just started the game, you'll get some cool hero cards, which you'll be able to use frequently in your games. So for example, I like this Time Turner Clark. And you can, the way it works, it's actually kind of messed up, is you select the targets. So let's say Time Turner Clark, and any of the rest. And then it'll actually use those to upgrade this specific character. Now, the more you upgrade these characters, the more materials you'll need, which you'll actually see at the bottom left, and you'll see how much you have at the top right. You should be pretty much fine. So I'm gonna just add all 3 of these into it, because to be honest, it's just a demo for me. So we'll see. All right, so now we are in the skill system. We're about to start, so we're gonna level up some of these abilities until they level up, of course. And we'll get right into it right here. Okay, so immediately I'm gonna start with this cannon at the top. Seems to work for me every single time so far, and I mean, why not, right? Okay, so these guys need to not get into my tower. The issue isn't really that one gets into the tower, is if multiple get into the tower. And as the game starts out, it's not that difficult, to be honest. I mean, it's pretty easy to take a handle on. However, later on in the game, it gets a little more difficult. There's a lot more people coming in, and, well, bosses and different abilities. Every level has different, I guess, what you would say, abilities or mechanics. So I'm using this Time Turner Clark. I guess what he does is actually slow people down. I didn't know it at the time. I thought it was just an AoE that just constantly killed people. So we'll go into the next match here, and to be honest, I only played about 5 matches for this entire video. And we'll use the same technique because we just won the second round, right? However, I didn't notice that. But that's okay. So we'll just go right to the one of the first bosses that you get, and there are bosses throughout the entire map. I believe there are 35 levels, to my knowledge. So we're gonna need more and more abilities, of course. So let's level up Time Turner Clark, if we can. As you can see there, it just cost a little too much. So we're just gonna use this type of money to go ahead and, well, upgrade the abilities that I have already. Okay, so we're going to obviously need some cool little perks here, because it's going to be difficult, I assume. Okay, so let's start with the cannon at the top. Of course, that seems to have been working a couple times. You know, disregard the one time I did lose. I've only lost one time. Okay, so already this guy is trying to get through, and you see the mechanisms has already changed in the game. So with the game, I mean, it keeps changing constantly. It may seem the same pretty much, but it's not. So we'll just move it forward where the boss is going to be coming in. And that's actually where it's helpful, because I didn't expect this. Yeah, exactly. And plus we got the guy trying to shoot the cannon. It's just all around crazy. So I'm panicking, and I forgot that you can use ASD. So I had to click on it. So let's use Time Turner Clark to make sure that everybody is just calming down. We'll use the goats, and we'll use the sneeze, which I did not expect a big man to come out and just essentially sneeze them away out of existence. So it was actually pretty funny to see. Okay, so right here we're pretty much ending the match, and it's been a success. Every match you'll get these rewards, you get gems, which are actually really cool. You actually need those gems to buy hero cards, or, well, if you want to get hero cards individually. So we were talking about the puzzle pieces earlier, and this is essentially what it does, is every time you earn one, you can put it into this. And if you complete the entire puzzle set, I guess you get some gems, which again, you could use for the shop. So you don't really necessarily have to spend any money in the game, and that's one thing I love. So yeah, I mean, that's the Onion Knights, and you know, definitely recommend you guys check it out. They're available on Steam right now. It just came out a couple days ago. And thank you to Insol Games for sending me this game. I mean, it's a pretty cool game, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Till next time. Hey guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have not, make sure to check out my previous review on Shang. I still don't know how to say it, and I reviewed the video. Anyways, enjoy guys.